This 2-minute tip is having a look at the AttributeValidator transformer, which was new in FME 2016. So in this workspace, I'm reading in a CSV of some deck data about renewable energy, and then putting it into the AttributeValidator to make sure that the data's all right. If I open up the AttributeValidator parameters, you can see that you can choose on the left-hand side which attributes you want to validate, and then in the middle you can set up your validation rule. So if I double click in here, you can see on the drop down there's quite a number of tests that you can do, and then on the right hand side you put in the test criteria. So for the X and Y coordinates, I'm testing the type to make sure they're numeric, and then because I know the bounds of British National Grid, I'm testing to make sure that the X and Y coordinates fall within that range. So when you set that to range and do that, you can choose what you want the lower and upper limits to be and type in your numbers. I've also set up a regex rule for combined heat and power. So in FME 2016 there is now a really nice regex editor, so you can type in your expressions in the top here and you've got a test option as well. So if your string that you test matches, it will go yellow. If you write something wrong, it won't go yellow, so you'll know that it doesn't match the expression. So that's been really useful. If I press OK now, you can see that at the bottom of the transformer I've got a couple of new attributes. So I've got an FME validation message attribute and an FME validation message list. So for every test that it fails, it will add a new element to the list, and you'll be able to see these in the inspector when they get written out. So if I run this now, you can see that quite a lot of features have failed. So if I scroll up to the right, I've got just over 3,000 that failed for my regular expression. So you can see that this is all these values. That failed my expression because they've got NA in place of yes or no. And then you can scroll through the different tabs and see the reason why these features have failed.